Hey guys, this is Megan Denon, and this is my week 2 video discussion response. And we are talking about the case of the patient who audio recorded his surgery and heard some really terrible things about himself. I would have been livid as well. I think that was very hurtful, the things that were shared in the article that had been said. Definitely unprofessional, definitely basis for malpractice, and I pretty much think that the portion that he was awarded that is relative to the malpractice issue was definitely warranted, especially in regard to the fact that there was a false diagnosis written on his chart. I have sort of confused feelings about what was actually, spoken, and I'm still a little bit confused about slander and libel as it relates to free speech, because after our discussion about the Westboro ruling, if things hurt your feelings or offend you, that doesn't mean that they're not protected under free speech. And so I feel like the emotional injury afforded to this man and afforded to the family of the fallen soldier, and certainly I'm sure if that fallen soldier could express anything beyond the grave, that would be a grievance to him. I don't know where that line is, that that one person can collect money and be awarded for something that people said about him in a very small room with a small audience, and then another family that is understandably hurt about things that are put on picket signs or spoken to the media by the Westboro Baptist Church lose their case. And even though in the Westboro case the majority wrote about the overarching theme of Westboro's picket was a general disdain for what's happening in our country, there were instances where there were things that were directly related to the soldier that had died. And so I feel like those lines are blurred, and I realize they're two totally different things that happened, but the logic behind them is what I struggle with, and what I guess I'm a little confused about. And hopefully through this course there will be some clarification and some understanding regarding the differences in that issue. But based on what I know now, I'm not sure that that patient deserved anything in terms of a reward for, or an awarded amount of money based on someone's speech. So I'm a little confused there. But I do think the malpractice award was appropriate, and it's sad that happened. It's a terrible thing. The other issue that we were instructed to talk about is public persons versus private persons. And honestly, I do think that if you have elected to become a public figure in the manners that are listed, you do subject yourself to a greater burden of proof, putting yourself out there. You're inviting criticism, you're inviting, critique, and part of the benefit of not putting yourself out there is that you're not inviting criticism and you're not inviting critique, and I do think there is a distinctive line there. So for now, I'm going to go with that. I agree there's a difference between a public and a private figure. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say, and I will see you soon.